call the benevolent beings of light, archangels, and ascended masters to guide and inspire us during this forum. Our forum's vision is to bring the understanding, tools, discipline, and support for those seeking to enter the straight and narrow path, the road less traveled, that will lead us along effectively and steadily through the ascension process. Integration of the human experience with our divine origin is moving us full circle to achieve our divine potential. So be it. Amen.
You prayed for a clear vision. Don't forget to pray for the strength to confront what you see. Remember, we're seeing the mirror of ourself everywhere we go. Let's talk about the experience of our third eye opening. It isn't going to be at a moment and bursting forth this amazing experience. It happens like everything else, very gradually. You're actually experiencing it now, but in ways that is subtle so that it isn't so shocking. But yet you are receiving information from on high, from within, from your own divine self, from your angels and your guides. That connection's never been broken. It's deep. You're so used to hearing their voices that you don't realize you're hearing them. They whisper to you. They speak to you when you're sleeping and when you're awake. When you need to see something, need to be aware that you're going to miss your opportunity with somebody that you're supposed to come together with, your higher self or one of your guides or your angel will remind you. And all of a sudden you go, oh my God, that's right. I'm supposed to be at such and such a place. I better get going. You'll always be where you need to be. And the topics that were discussed tonight, we're going to be going over them and hear them in many different ways, because all of these are the keys to where you're going, to what's happening within you, and what is going to bring you where you want to be at your potential. That's where you're headed. And every day, something else is added onto you. Sometimes it's days that you're working and you're not going to feel like you're getting anywhere. You're going to feel like you're digressing, but you're not, because as you move up, you need to go deeper down into your darker, heavier energy, the denseness that you still carry. And as you are ready for it, the darkest of the dark will come up, but you'll be ready for it. You don't start with that. You end with that. So when you're having a day where all this stuff is coming up and you feel agitated and uncomfortable and people aren't nice and everything's going so-called wrong, you know that it's time for you to sit down and let it all go. Let it out. Don't hold on to it, and don't wait till a better time when you're in the mood to do the work. Do it when you're actually agitated, when you're already triggered, because that's when the emotions are high. So let's look at the heightened intuition. Everybody wants this. They want to be able to communicate freely and constantly with the other side. It isn't practical because we still have work to do here. We have contracts with people. We have karma to let go of. We have people that we signed up to help, to be a guide for, or perhaps to be a heart for, someone who listens and cares deeply. And they'll feel that. They'll feel that just being in your field, how much you love. expanded awareness. When you go out every day, even though you're not aware of it, there's so much more that your sensory system is picking up that you're not actually consciously aware of. But sometimes you are, and you'll feel a sense of you'll feel nervous in your stomach, or you'll feel a pressure on you, or you'll be with someone and boy, you can feel the state that they're in. You can feel if they're worried or hurt or stressing or in a deep state of fear. You just feel it. It isn't like it has to be said to you. Just your holy presence there with them. And if you're just sending light and love towards them, you will help them. You will give them that light that they need to get through whatever it is they're going through. Sometimes you actually step up and speak to them. It all depends on the circumstance. Synchronicities and signs. Every once in a while, you'll look at a license plate and see 111 or 67777 and 999. Or you'll be thinking about something and you'll see an advertisement on a sign that will say something profoundly appropriate for what you were just dealing with. Or you'll see a book, the title of a book, or somewhere something will say, you'll have to actually laugh and say, that's exactly what I needed to see. That's exactly what I needed to know. Or somebody calls you up and just off the cuff, having no idea what you're going through, says something that just literally brings you back. This is not by chance, because life doesn't work that way. Life works as if you're following a script because it was written already. And everything you need in that hour will be given to you. Every word that you need to say will be given to you. You don't have to practice and read up on it and find the answers outside yourself. Learn to depend on inside guidance. Trust it. Allow it to flow. Trust that you're really saying these things, even if you're saying to yourself, where did that come from? That was really something. But remember, everything that you say to somebody else is for you. And if they get the gift from it, that's great. But it was really for you. So remember, listen while you're speaking so that you can realize, aha, that's what I need to do right now. That's what I need to do tomorrow. Inner knowing and clarity. This comes upon you very subtly. All of a sudden, you start to realize when you ask a question in your head that eventually, somehow, you understand, you get it. Or somebody will say something about current events and let's say you're not following it like me. You'll know in your heart that you actually know this. It's not a surprise to you because you're feeling it. It's in the universe and it's in the atmosphere and you're picking up on it through that third eye. The inner knowing is a powerful tool. I look at it like my gut feeling. If my gut feeling says something, I follow it. I follow it. Start to trust that. It's warning you. It's letting you know something. And usually you're asking a question and you'll get that feeling. Don't do it. Don't go. And you say to yourself, oh man, but I promised them I'd be there. Don't go. I assure you, the smartest thing you can do is not go. Because nobody knows what you're feeling inside. And that's the only thing you can go by. All of you have had this experience, I'm sure. Clarity. This comes a little hard because clarity comes from the heart. However, we go to the mind, try to sort out what we already know. And it kind of confuses situations. You just need to breathe and ask inside, show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to know about this. And then somebody, let's say, would say something and you go, oh, that's what I was waiting to hear. That was my answer. That's when I don't do it. Clarity comes from the heart. Follow your heart. Energetic sensitivity. We're all very sensitive to energy. We can be in a crowd, and as we walk past people, we can pretty much read the state that they're in emotionally and mentally. And even if you're not consciously aware in the sense that you go, oh, this one's scared, this one's angry, you're not doing that. You're just feeling the energy is not in harmony and balance. The most important thing for us to do is to make sure that we are in harmony and balance. Because sometimes we're picking up our own imbalance and disharmony. It isn't the other people, it's bouncing off of them and coming back to us. And then it agitates it in us. Everything comes back to you. Everything. So how does this all have to do with the third eye? As it opens, it gives you this incredible boost to your extrasensory perceptions, is what we're talking about here. Connection to the higher realms. You're never disconnected. You're not disconnected ever. You're just not listening. We get distracted by all of the drama in the world, by all the noise, by all the problems of other people, of everything except listening to what's going on inside us. We didn't come here to save the world. We came here to save ourselves. We want our third eye to be wide open. We want all of this extrasensory perception to be back given to us. Then clear away the blocks that is stopping it. That's all that's stopping it, is energy blocks. Otherwise, you'd be doing this. You'd have everything happening right now. It's not that you've never had it. It was shut off. It was shut off for a reason. Just like our memory of who we've been and what we've done and where we went. All of that had to be shut off from us so that we can concentrate on what we came to do here. We came here first to save ourselves, to heal mentally, emotionally, and repair ourselves physically. As we do that, then our missions, each one of our missions, and it could happen simultaneously. Sometimes we have to be in a certain environment, so a certain condition comes upon you so that you go to that environment and you're with the people that you need to be with. You see? We always have excuses why we're where we are. I have so many conditions and I have to go to so many doctors. I'm there. I'm working on them. It's part of my mission. So you see, you never know why you're with somebody. It looks like you're there to have them work on you. And perhaps that's true too. But the real truth is you're both coming together for many reasons. Sometimes it's to exchange energy. Sometimes it's to pick up something from the past from that person that was holding it for you. Sometimes it's a karmic tie that needed to be healed. What is it for you? Each person, with each person, it's different. So you can't say, it's one thing or the other. It's everything. There is no teacher and student. Both of you are interacting and giving to each other. As your third eye keeps opening, you see more clearly and you understand things more clearly. But that eye can be open. But if you have a lot of issues going on and you haven't cleared them emotionally and mentally from yourself, it's going to block the way for you to actually use that third eye for the full ability that you would normally use it. Everything happens as you prepare the way, not the other way around. And it's very important for you to not sit around and stress about that. You don't have to force anything or do anything, but practice being with yourself enough to give yourself time to feel who you are, to tap into that inner world, to learn to silence that mind of yours, to start loving yourself, to start being grateful for what you already can do, the gifts and talents that you have, the positions you're in, the people you're with, the holy ground you live on, our pets loving us no matter what. Your third eye experience is like any other part of your evolutionary journey. It's all part of the ascension. With each and every day, something will happen. You'll notice something that you never did before. You'll feel on a deeper level. The most important thing is to feel, not to think it, but to feel it. And the deeper that you feel, the faster you'll be able to heal yourself, empty out anything that hurts. The most amazing part of the opening of the third eye is the colors that you get to see inside your own head. It's actually in your fields, but it looks like when you close your eyes that you're looking in your head. The rainbows, sometimes it's deep colors, deep blues and dark greens, and other times it's yellow and pink and just so beautiful. And you'll sit there and you'll just feel like you are watching fireworks on the 4th of July. It is so beautiful inside. The sound of your own heartbeat, your breathing. Spend time quietly doing that. Sometimes you'll feel like chanting or singing. Do it. It will massage your chakra system, help harmonize energy in your body. Looking into the eyes of your pets, feeling them deeply inside you. It's so nourishing because all they are is love. Loving your plants. They need love too. Sing to them. They will respond, just like they do to the sun and the water that you give them. This is the journey. All of it's happening at the same time. Your Kundalini is moving up your spine. Your third eye is opening. Everything at the perfect moment for you. Everything is perfect. You can't force it, because if you do, you break it. and it has to be repaired, and it causes damage. You are already who you wish to be, a divine being. You don't have to force anything. Just learn to live with it. Learn to be it, express it, enjoy it. Have fun with it. Laugh at yourself. Don't get mad at yourself. Laugh at yourself. Say, really? Just be kind to you. Don't expect more from yourself. Just want to do your life, because no one can do it for you. Live it. Live it well. Live it in joy. Your third eye will sparkle. You know, I never noticed before, but the picture of the Christ, his forehead has a light. Have you noticed it? And it's moving in a circle. I never saw that before. Look at it next time, next Wednesday. There's a light actually coming out. It's absolutely beautiful, and that's what it looks like when yours opens. Sometimes we close it because we get scared. We do. We get scared. Sometimes we perceive things unconsciously, and it actually shakes us up because we never noticed it before. Ooh. The wind is really blowing up here, so I hope we don't lose power, because it's 60-mile-an-hour gust up here. Yeah. And I heard it banging against the house, so and my lights just flickered. Uh-oh. So if I disappear, you know I didn't disappear. I lost power. Yeah. So the third eye, it is magical, honestly. And it opens, it pulses, it opens and closes. It goes like this. It's a pulse. Everything in your body's pulsing. And when you close your eyes and you see the colors, right now, close your eyes. I see beautiful, deep, like a raspberry pink and a purple area. And on the edges, I see blue. And every once in a while, if the room is dark and you close your eyes, you'll actually think you see a face or eyes or an animal. Yeah. Practice closing your eyes so you can use this. You can speak through this too, and you can hear through it. Like when I was with the Dalai Lama and he heard me call him. I didn't say it out loud. I yelled it from here. I took all my energy and put it here, and it went out to him. He spun around and he came over to bless a crystal that I had for him, but he said it was for me. It's amazing. I didn't know that my third eye was open. I just knew that I needed to call him, and it was the only way I could do it without making an idiot out of myself, screaming, Dalai Lama, come here. That's not how to do things. We can hear each other, but more so we feel each other. I can feel when you guys think about me when we're not on the form. I can feel it. I can feel when you send me love and light. And it makes me giggle and I get all pink in the cheeks because it's so beautiful. And I send it right back to you with more love. My love. Yeah. Did you ever think of somebody out of the clear blue? Yeah, that's your third eye picking up that somebody's thinking about you. Or if you have someone that's on the other side and all of a sudden you feel all teary-eyed and emotional, they connected with you. Yeah. And you felt it. You felt that connection. There's so much more going on every day than you think. When you're waking up and going to sleep, you're in the inner planes, wandering around, sometimes on a mission, sometimes just because. You meet people, you don't even know who they are. They're talking to you and you don't know why, but you're there. And whatever you're doing, it's good. It's very good. Remember, you're never alone. Your guides and guardians always go with you. They're always with you. Your guardian angel never leaves you. Just recently, there was somebody I was working with. The guardian angel wanted that person to know that they heard their prayer. So your third eye is opening, some of you more than others. Not to worry. Each of us are on our own time schedule. Be not afraid of any of this ascension process. It's why we're here. We are getting ready to become the beings of light that we really are. We're practicing. When we come together in love and respect for each other, we're actually helping each other to raise up, to have the understanding that we all have the same potential. We're on our own time schedule, but we're all moving forward as we desire. So you tell God what you desire. Do you desire to keep going forward and upwards and drop off the old and allow the new you to shine through? Tell God. Tell your higher self, I am ready. I am willing. And with your help, I am able. There's nothing that holds us back from becoming the full potential of ourself. Only if we hold ourselves back or we become afraid. What will it be like? I'm a little afraid. I know who I am. What would I be? Well, you'll be a awful, wonderful version of yourself that you always wanted to be. Fearless, stunningly beautiful, helpful, courageous, everything that God is, you are. When you speak to people and you look at their face, how you touch them, know that God spoke through you. That is through the third eye. That connection to that divine part of you that so much wants to express and wants you to become that which you are. A divine being in your fullness. There's no limitation except what you believe. Let go of all your disbelief. Let go of the lack so you can be abundant. Let go of anything that holds you back from being free. Just tell your higher self you're ready to let it go, and then weep for the suffering that you caused yourself. Whoever triggered you to go there, bless them and thank them, even though it was mean or harsh what you had to go through, but you got to see yourself. And it wasn't pretty that day. But that wasn't really you. That's a belief that we pick up. You will reach your potential. You just have to desire it. And if you think you're beautiful now, wait till you see who you really are. With the crown of jewels on your head for every beautiful thing you've ever done. With colors in your energy field that is so beautiful, you've never seen colors like it in this world. But we will. That's who you are. And the most beautiful person you've ever spoken to or been with, that's who you are. That's who you are. You wouldn't recognize them in them, just like you wouldn't recognize the shadow in them unless it was in us too. You see? But once you work it out of you, you'll recognize it and be able to help them to do what you did to unload that shadow. It's all connected to the third eye, the Kundalini, the crown, divine mind, and sacred heart, of which you are. That is you in your totality. And I say bravo, because you wouldn't be here listening to this if you didn't know it's time for you. My closing statement about the third eye opening experience. Please don't worry about a thing. Everything is happening exactly when you need it, exactly in the way that it's meant to unfold for you. If you're not having a lot of spiritual experiences in that way, know that you have work to do right here, right in front of you. You need to open up the energy, get it flowing. When you're a clear channel, then this light can come through you and animate you in every cell of your body, even in the atoms of your body. And then you are a conduit of light. You become a beacon, blazing in the darkness. And wherever you go, you bring that light. You touch every soul, every plant, every animal. You'll see animals coming up to you, licking your feet and your legs because they feel the love and light in you. And there is a magical thing that will happen. Eventually, you'll walk past flowers and they will literally lift up and turn towards you. I'm telling you, this is true. Everybody saw it. I did a group teaching in Manhattan. And my daughter and I are rushing on the street. And I said to my daughter, oh man, I wanted to bring flowers to put on the altar while I'm speaking. And my daughter said, well, Mom, there's a place across the road we can, they have these little shops and they had the flowers outside. I said, yeah, but then we got to go all the way down to the crosswalk and go across. She goes, okay, it's too late. And a man had just bought flowers and he's walking, and I guess he heard us. And he said, you are so beautiful. He said, I have 2 flowers for my wife. Here, take this one. It was roses. He gave me the roses, brought his wife the other one. And I said, oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. I was just asking my daughter if we could go get flowers. He goes, well, you take those flowers with you. He said, you're a beautiful rose. And he went down the road. And so my daughter's going, oh my God, Mom, this is like so you, what happened today? And I said, oh, Michelle, I got to concentrate because we got to get ready to do this. And I was already in the state where I was going to channel. So I just needed to get where I was going. And so the flowers were on the altar. We got them trimmed up and we put them in a beautiful little vase that I always have in my case. And while I was talking, the flame on the candle went this high off of the candle, because I was channeling the Blessed Mother. And the flowers, they were all kind of facing in a like outwards towards the people. They all turned towards the speaker because the light that was coming out of me was hers. And it was literally the whole room smelt like roses. Everybody noticed it and was commenting after, not on the beautiful story she told and the things that she brought to them. All they could talk about is the flowers turning towards the light and the flame going up so high, and um and how this experience had affected them. So I'm telling you, in our innocence, just we are who we are. Just let it happen and believe so that it can happen. If you don't believe it, it can't show itself. You see? Don't hold yourself back. Believe. What do you have to lose? But you have everything to gain. And then it starts happening. And you surprise yourself. And it doesn't end. It just continues to expand and create a life for you that is everything that you ever wanted. That no matter how much craziness is around you, you just sit there and going, oh my God, and pour light into it. There's nothing else to do but be you and enjoy it and want it. Want to know yourself fully. Want your third eye to open so you can see on the other planes. See where your other bodies are operating on higher realms. See the great masters in all their beauty. See the angels all around you. They're there. There is no doubt. I'm telling you, you are never alone. Never. And you never know when one of these angels or these masters step inside somebody's body that gives them permission and speaks to you. You never know who you're speaking to or if you're entertaining an angel. Live like a child, not childish, like a child, full of wonder, full of excitement. What's going to happen today? Who am I going to meet? What am I going to learn? Be open to always grow and learn. Expand yourself. Pour your light out. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it helps you. It helps you to feel good. Smile. And the whole world smiles with you. Believe me, it's contagious. I practiced in New York City, people on the street. The same people I always saw, because I was always going to my offices. I had two of them. And the same people, they'd look away, oh God, that woman with her smile. But after a while, everybody was smiling back. It was so amazing. After 6 months of doing this, be the light in the world. Everything will open. Everything will open. And you will be who you really are, a being of light, not just a human in a body. This is a temporary state, thank God. Because when you're out of that body, like Donna experienced, you are so fluid. You are so expanded. It feels so amazing. But right now, we're in a body doing what we came to do. Use every day to work, to play, and to come to know yourself better. That's what it's all about. No other job. You don't have to fix anyone. You didn't come here to fix the world. You came here to fix you, to open up, to show people their potential through you reaching your potential. That's why you're here. Let go of everything that stops you, holds you back, or makes you fearful. Get rid of it. Anyone you don't like, it's what you don't like in you. Get rid of it. And your third eye will open wider. You'll see more clearly. Your extrasensory system will be perfected and operating at its optimum. You will be divine right here in this body for 5D to welcome it in. Because that's how we're welcoming it in. We're bringing it here by anchoring it into us. This is the 3D, but it doesn't matter. You're not living in 3D. You're not even living in 4D. You're halfway into 5D. And even on the days that you're going through the things that you got to let go of, you're still where you are. You're just bringing a layer up that needs to go because it's anchoring you into the lower planes. Not that you're going to fly away like a birdie, but I mean energetically. Think unconditional love. Think peace that passes understanding. Think freedom from all of the downfalls of 3D. You're free completely from all of it. It's a detachment from the matrix as it collapses all around us. Enjoy every step and stage of it. Don't try to rush anything. And you will see through the third eye and these two eyes in a different way, because you'll come to love everything and everyone. You'll be free from all the judgment, because all you're doing is judging the part of yourself you don't love. Give it to God. Sometimes it's full of tears when you're doing it. Other times you just do it. You make up your mind. You let it go. And if you see that it's still there and showing itself in your life, put a little more emotion into it. It'll push it right out. The glory of God is in you, not just around you. And you have the power and the creative force that God has. That's why they call us the children of God. You have everything a creator has. And once we get over our past and our limitations and the beliefs that we can't go any further or raise any higher, that's when it's going to happen. Little increments. Be patient. You've waited eons of time for this holy moment, and it's coming fast. Believe me, if it's the end of February already, I'm telling you, it's coming fast. Nothing is the way it was. Nothing. Thank God. And in the end days, it said in the Bible, everything will speed up because we couldn't take it otherwise. It would be too painful if time was normal. And outside of this plane, there is no time. You can go back and forth in history at any point. You can play all you want to see everything you want to know. It's all still happening. It just depends on what timeline you were walking on. Be on your timeline. Concentrate on you so that all this fun can be yours. Stay out of all the drama here. All it does is yank you down. You don't need to know anything going on. It has nothing to do with you. Dream your dream of 5D, of what you want to bring here, what you want to be part of, and put your whole heart and soul into that. And you will see your third eye wide open and every other great gift that you came in with. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here this evening. If you're listening on YouTube, I invite you to come to the forum. All the information is on the website, ourdivineorigin.com. Please visit to see the page on the Academy of Light project. And if you would like to be part of this educational 5D plan, please write to me and let me know. My email is there. Those watching on YouTube, the video will be at the end. I don't know about the song because I didn't notice it before being played at the end, but you will see the video. Thank you very much for listening. Good night.
What does it feel like when the veil between the seen and unseen begins to thin? When awareness transcends the tangible and intuition dances with the unknown? Let's explore the subtle shifts that accompany the awakening of the third eye, as illuminated by the insights of spiritual teacher Dolores Cannon. Heightened intuition. When the third eye begins to open, a profound shift occurs in our perception of reality. One of the most striking aspects of this awakening is the heightened intuition that accompanies it. Intuition, often referred to as our inner knowing or gut feeling, becomes more than just a fleeting sense. It becomes a steadfast companion, guiding us along the intricate pathways of life. With a heightened intuition, we find ourselves sensing beyond the surface of situations and interactions. No longer bound by the limitations of the physical world, our awareness extends into the realms of the unseen. We become attuned to the subtle energies that permeate our surroundings, picking up on the unspoken thoughts and emotions of those around us. This heightened intuition isn't just about tuning into external cues, it's also about connecting with our inner wisdom. As the third eye opens, the veil that separates our conscious mind from the deeper recesses of our psyche begins to thin. Insights and revelations bubble up from the depths of our being, offering guidance and clarity in times of uncertainty. Perhaps most significantly, this heightened intuition allows us to navigate life with a sense of flow and alignment. Decisions that once seemed daunting become clear and effortless as we trust in the innate wisdom that resides within us. We no longer feel the need to rely solely on logic and reason. Instead, we surrender to the subtle whispers of our intuition, knowing that they will lead us exactly where we need to be. In essence, the awakening of the third eye brings us into closer communion with the universal intelligence that governs all of existence. We begin to see the world not just as a collection of separate and disparate phenomena, but as a tapestry of interconnectedness and synchronicity. Our intuition becomes a guiding light, illuminating the path ahead and reminding us that we are always supported and guided by forces far greater than ourselves. Expanded awareness. As the third eye opens, our awareness expands beyond the confines of the physical realm, inviting us to perceive the interconnectedness of all things. No longer bound by the limitations of individuality, we come to understand that we are not separate from the world around us, but rather integral parts of a vast and intricate web of existence. This expanded awareness allows us to see beyond the surface-level differences that often divide us, recognizing instead the underlying unity that binds us together. We come to understand that every being, every creature, every element of nature is interconnected, each playing a vital role in the cosmic dance of life. With this heightened awareness, we begin to see patterns and connections where once there were only disjointed fragments. We recognize that every action we take, every thought we think, sends ripples outward, influencing the fabric of reality in ways both seen and unseen. We understand that we are not mere observers of the universe, but active participants in its ongoing evolution. This expanded awareness also brings with it a deep sense of empathy and compassion. As we come to recognize the interconnectedness of all beings, we can no longer turn a blind eye to the suffering of others. Instead, we feel called to extend a hand of kindness and understanding, knowing that in alleviating the suffering of others, we are also alleviating our own. In essence, the awakening of the third eye opens us up to a deeper understanding of our place in the cosmos. We come to see ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as integral threads in the vast tapestry of existence, each contributing our unique gifts to the greater whole. And as we embrace this expanded awareness, we find ourselves living more authentically, more compassionately, and more fully aligned with the rhythm of the universe. Vivid dreams and visions. As the third eye begins to awaken, a subtle but profound shift occurs in the realm of dreams and visions. No longer mere random firings of neurons during sleep, our dreams take on heightened significance, becoming gateways to deeper levels of understanding and insight. Vivid dreams and visions often serve as vehicles for spiritual revelation, offering glimpses into realms beyond the scope of ordinary perception. These dreams may be rich in symbolism, with images and metaphors that speak to the subconscious mind in ways that words alone cannot convey. They may also be accompanied by a sense of profound knowing, as if the veil between the conscious and unconscious mind has momentarily lifted, revealing hidden truths that lie beneath the surface of waking reality. In addition to serving as conduits for spiritual insight, vivid dreams and visions can also act as catalysts for personal growth and transformation. Through the symbols and messages they contain, our dreams often provide guidance and direction, helping us navigate the complexities of our inner landscape with greater clarity and understanding. They may illuminate aspects of ourselves that we have long ignored or denied, inviting us to embrace our shadow selves and integrate them into the wholeness of our being. Moreover, vivid dreams and visions can serve as reminders of our interconnectedness with the universe. In the dream state, we may find ourselves communing with beings from other dimensions or receiving guidance from higher realms of consciousness. These experiences can be profoundly humbling, reminding us that we are but small parts of a much larger whole, and yet infinitely interconnected with all that is. Perhaps most importantly, the realm of vivid dreams and visions invites us to approach life with a sense of wonder and curiosity. As we learn to trust in the wisdom of our dreams, we become more open to the mysteries that lie beyond the realm of our everyday experience. We may find ourselves embracing synchronicities and serendipities with a newfound sense of awe, recognizing them as signposts along the path of our spiritual journey. In essence, the awakening of the third eye opens us up to the boundless possibilities of the dream realm, inviting us to explore its depths with a sense of wonder and reverence. As we learn to trust in the guidance of our dreams, we find ourselves embarking on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening, guided by the wisdom of our own inner vision. Synchronicities and signs. As the third eye opens, the universe begins to communicate with us in subtle yet profound ways, weaving a tapestry of synchronicities and signs that guide us along our spiritual journey. Synchronicities are meaningful coincidences that defy logical explanation, often occurring at pivotal moments in our lives to provide guidance, reassurance, or validation. These synchronicities serve as reminders that we are not alone in this vast and mysterious universe, but are instead supported and guided by forces beyond our comprehension. they may manifest as serendipitous encounters, unexpected opportunities, or uncanny parallels between our inner thoughts and outer experiences. Regardless of their form, synchronicities carry with them a sense of significance and meaning that resonates deep within our souls. At their core, synchronicities are messages from the universe, inviting us to pay attention and trust in the divine unfolding of our lives. They remind us that there is a greater intelligence at work, orchestrating the events of our lives in ways that are far beyond our limited human understanding. By tuning in to these synchronicities and interpreting their meaning, we can gain valuable insights into our path and purpose, allowing us to navigate life with greater clarity and confidence. In addition to synchronicities, the universe also communicates with us through signs, symbols, and omens that carry profound meaning and significance. These signs may appear in unexpected places or take the form of recurring patterns or motifs in our lives. Like breadcrumbs along the path, they lead us towards greater self-awareness and understanding, helping us to align with the flow of universal energy and wisdom. It is important to approach synchronicities and signs with an open heart and mind, trusting in the guidance they offer and allowing ourselves to be led by the unseen hand of the universe. By cultivating a sense of receptivity and attunement to the subtle messages that surround us, we can deepen our connection to the divine and embark on a journey of spiritual growth and transformation. In essence, synchronicities and signs are reminders of the interconnectedness of all things, guiding us towards greater alignment with our true selves and the universe at large. As we learn to recognize and interpret these messages, we step into a state of flow and harmony with the cosmic dance of life, embracing the magic and mystery that surrounds us. Inner knowing and clarity. As the third eye awakens, a profound sense of inner knowing and clarity emerges, illuminating the path ahead with a radiant light. This inner knowing is not rooted in logic or reason, but springs forth from the depths of our being, a sacred wellspring of wisdom that flows eternally from the source of all creation. With this newfound clarity, we find ourselves navigating life with a sense of purpose and direction, no longer buffeted about by the winds of doubt and uncertainty. Instead, we trust in the guidance of our inner compass, knowing that it will always lead us true. Inner knowing is not about having all the answers or being free from doubt. Rather, it is about cultivating a deep and abiding trust in ourselves and the universe. It is about surrendering to the flow of life and embracing the inherent wisdom that resides within each and every one of us. In moments of doubt or confusion, we can turn inward and quiet the noise of the mind, allowing the stillness of our inner being to reveal the truth that lies beyond words. In this space of inner silence, we find clarity and insight as the veil of illusion is lifted, and we see things as they truly are. Moreover, inner knowing allows us to discern the difference between the whispers of ego and the voice of our higher self. It helps us to recognize when we are being guided by fear or limitation, and empowers us to make choices that are aligned with our highest good. Ultimately, inner knowing is a journey of self-discovery and self-trust, a sacred pilgrimage to the depths of our own soul. As we learn to listen to the whispers of our heart and honor the wisdom that resides within us, we step into a state of grace and authenticity, embracing the fullness of who we are and the limitless potential that lies within. Energetic sensitivity. As the third eye awakens, our energetic sensitivity becomes heightened, allowing us to perceive the subtle nuances of the vibrational tapestry that weaves through the universe. This sensitivity extends beyond the realm of the physical senses, transcending the boundaries of space and time to connect us with the deeper currents of universal energy. At its core, energetic sensitivity is about attuning ourselves to the ebb and flow of the universe, aligning our own energy with the rhythms of creation. Just as a musician tunes their instrument to the perfect pitch, we too must fine-tune our energetic frequency to resonate in harmony with the cosmic symphony. One of the most profound aspects of energetic sensitivity is the ability to feel the interconnectedness of all things. As we become more attuned to the subtle energies that surround us, we come to understand that we are not separate from the world around us, but are instead integral parts of a vast and interconnected web of existence. This interconnectedness allows us to experience a deep sense of empathy and compassion for all beings, recognizing that their joys and sorrows are intricately linked with our own. We become more sensitive to the needs and feelings of others, and may find ourselves drawn to practices such as energy healing or Reiki, where we can channel universal energy to bring healing and balance to those in need. Moreover, energetic sensitivity opens us up to the beauty and wonder of the natural world, allowing us to perceive the subtle energies that course through the earth, the sky, and all living beings. We may find ourselves drawn to spending time in nature, where we can recharge and rejuvenate our own energy amidst the soothing embrace of the elements. In essence, energetic sensitivity is a gift that allows us to experience the fullness of life in all its richness and complexity. By honing our ability to perceive and work with the subtle energies of the universe, we can deepen our connection to the world around us and live more fully aligned with the rhythms of creation. When we are energetically sensitive, we become more attuned to the subtle vibrations that permeate the fabric of existence. These vibrations are like the threads of a tapestry, weaving together to create the intricate patterns of our lives. As we learn to harmonize with these vibrations, we can experience a profound sense of alignment and flow, where everything falls into place effortlessly. Furthermore, energetic sensitivity allows us to discern the quality of energy in our environment and within ourselves. We become more aware of how different energies affect us, whether they are uplifting and nourishing or draining and depleting. This awareness empowers us to make conscious choices about the people, places, and activities we engage with, ensuring that we surround ourselves with positive and life-affirming energies. Additionally, energetic sensitivity heightens our intuitive abilities, allowing us to receive guidance and insights from the universe more readily. We may find ourselves experiencing flashes of inspiration or sudden knowingness, as our intuition becomes a reliable compass guiding us along our path. However, with this heightened sensitivity also comes the potential for overwhelm. In a world filled with constant stimulation and energetic fluctuations, it can be challenging to maintain balance and grounding. We may find ourselves easily drained by the energies of others or overwhelmed by the intensity of our own emotions. Therefore, it is essential for energetically sensitive individuals to prioritize self-care and establish healthy energetic boundaries. Practices such as meditation, yoga, and breathwork can help us to center ourselves and cultivate inner peace amidst the chaos of the external world. Grounding techniques, such as spending time in nature or connecting with the earth element, can also help us to anchor our energy and maintain a sense of stability and resilience. In essence, energetic sensitivity is a profound gift that allows us to deepen our connection to the universe and navigate the complexities of life with grace and ease. By honoring and nurturing this gift, we can unlock the full potential of our energetic being and experience the beauty and wonder of existence in all its myriad forms. Connection to higher realms. As the third eye opens, a profound connection to higher realms of consciousness is forged, inviting us into communion with divine wisdom and guidance. This connection transcends the limitations of the physical world, allowing us to tap into the boundless wisdom of the universe and access insights that lie beyond the realm of ordinary perception. At the heart of this connection is the recognition that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. As we awaken to our true nature, we come to understand that we are not limited by the constraints of time and space, but are instead eternal souls journeying through the vast expanse of existence. Through practices such as meditation, prayer, and contemplation, we can open ourselves up to receive guidance and inspiration from higher realms of consciousness. In moments of stillness and surrender, we may experience profound revelations and epiphanies as the veils of illusion are lifted, and we glimpse the eternal truths that lie at the heart of all creation. This connection to higher realms also allows us to commune with beings of light and wisdom who exist beyond the confines of the physical plane. These beings may take the form of angels, spirit guides, or ascended masters, and may offer us guidance, protection, and support on our spiritual journey. Moreover, as we deepen our connection to higher realms, we may find ourselves experiencing moments of divine grace and transcendence, where the boundaries between self and other dissolve, and we merge with the infinite expanses of the cosmos. In these moments, we may experience a profound sense of unity and oneness with all of creation, as we recognize that we are not separate from the divine, but are instead integral parts of its infinite and eternal essence. In essence, the connection to higher realms is a sacred gift that allows us to transcend the limitations of the physical world and tap into the boundless wisdom and love that permeate the universe. As we open ourselves up to receive guidance and inspiration from these higher dimensions, we are guided along the path of our soul's evolution, leading us ever closer to the realization of our true nature as beings of light and love. As we journey through the awakening of the third eye, guided by the profound insights of spiritual teacher Dolores, we come to realize the interconnectedness of all things, the wisdom within, and the harmony of universal energy. Embracing our energetic sensitivity, we align with the rhythms of creation, allowing us to navigate life with clarity and compassion. Let us continue to explore the depths of our being and the mysteries of the universe together. For more transformative content, subscribe this channel and join us on this journey of spiritual awakening and self-discovery.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I'm held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have every victory.